I picture Tim being taller.
I didn't have anyone.
Tim knew you'd try to silence him, so he made sure your secrets wouldn't die with him. Designs, mission reports, back doors into your security.
This is revenge?
Revenge? No. You're a war criminal. And accomplice to other war criminals. I'm not interested in revenge. Only justice.
This is justice.
Rise for the verdict. The dead find you guilty on all counts.
That's not good.
The living won't find you at all.
Didn't think it would end like this, Tony. It was nice knowing you, pal.
Friday?
I'm here.
Can't reach it.
Yeah, I don't feel too good, Tony Stark.
I don't feel so good.
Broken.
It can be mended.
Wait.
How are
Hard light.
you doing that?
Learn from the best. Looks like you are teacher of some things, Tony.
Friday? Where did you go?
I'm here, sir. I'm right here.
There.
All systems back online.
Friday, how'd you do that back there? My arc reactor.
Hard light, sir. As Ghost held on to you, I held on to her. I took just the smallest amount, but enough to make me tangible, if only for a second.
That second saved my life.
Think nothing of it.
All right,
It's time to be a
Tony.
hero, sir.
I say let's time for a
Any sign
retrial.
of Ghost?
Nothing, sir. But this must be where she resurrected Arthur Park. These voltaic wells match his energy signature.
How do we get out of here?
You don't.
Is this where you brought back Park?
All the dead find their way here. You included.
There you are. Found you, Ghost.
How did you build all this?
Sweat and tears. Awaiting your blood.
There. She's around there somewhere. Missed.
This is for Tim.
And this is for Pepper.
She's stunned. I bet I can disable her suit if I throw her into those voltaic wells.
Brilliant, sir. Magnetic gauntlets online.
How's it feel like to be the puppet? She's not going to be happy with us, Tony. I guarantee you that.
Well done. That disrupted her phasing system.
It's the palladium. It's too good a conductor, overcharging her circuits.
So that's why
Do
it's a
that
good
again.
battery?
Will end you.
You have
Not
every
like
right to
that,
be
you're
angry,
not.
Ghost. But it's consuming you. It'll be your death, not mine.
As long as I take you with me.
There you are. Ghost, it's time we stop.
This is for Costa Verde.
This is for Morgan? Though I don't know why I threw a fist for that dingus. It felt like a good idea at the time.
Yes!
Alright.
Once more.
Boss rules of 3.
Neither of us are getting out of here alive.
I tend to disagree. Damn, she's quick.
That armor is hot in hell.
I gotta start moving a little bit more. No! Ghost, we can talk about this, seriously. No puns at all this time.
You know, killing me won't make you feel any better.
I don't feel anything anymore.
I guess we'll have to change that. Nope. Thanks for giving up your hand.
This is for Costa Verde.
This one's for me.
Excellent throw.
Thanks.
Our phasing tech must be toast by now. Where did she go, Friday?
Locating her now. She's trapped.
Where?
Marking it on your HUD. She's losing her phasing ability. If she dematerializes in the wall, she'll die.
Shit.
Back off!
I'm trying to save you.
Listen, you may like watching me crawl for my life,
Get
but
away!
Give me your hand!
can't watch
Do it!
you die in front of me. Grab my hand.
It's over, Ghost. It's finally over.
Catching Ghost was the highlight of my day. But catching a glimpse of Pepper when I stepped onto the helicarrier, highlight of my year.
So is it over? I mean, I caught Ghost. Living laser got absorbed by Night Sum. But I still haven't gotten to the Antikythera mechanism. Was he ever going to give it to anyone, or was it just a red herring? Alright, Tony. I know you've been missing her, so let's go say hi to your better half.
Sounds like I missed quite a party.
I'll tell you all about it over dinner.
I'd love that. We have something else to discuss.
Oh, really?
Transferring executive power at Stark Industries involves a lot of paperwork.
Paperwork?
We could be up all night.
That's not that much. Ooh, now you're turning me on. Look, no offense,
Can I be
but
out
the
of
reason I
here
made you CEO is so I
before
wouldn't
that
have to
happens?
do paperwork.
The board says you made me CEO because you're better at running your mouth than you are at running a company.
I mean,
Hello,
that's
sir.
true.
Ah, thank God it's Friday.
The prisoner's been placed in her cell. If you wish to say goodbye, now's your chance.
We'll be right up. Pepper, we can avoid talking about this another time. Want to meet the ghost?
Sure. I love chatting with people who try to kill me.
I mean, that's a spirit.
We might make a superhero out of you yet.
Wow. This is the glass chamber they were going to put the Hulk in.
Romanoff, would you escort Dr. Banner back to his...
Where? You rented my room.
The cell was just
In case you needed to kill me, but you can't. I know, I tried.
It's the ultimate power couple. Why'd you do it, Stark? Why'd you save me today? After all the lives you've taken, you spare mine.
I can't watch somebody die
You
in
need to
front of
pay
me.
for your crimes.
I'm still paying for yours. And I'm broke.
I'm sorry for what happened to you.
The others? Tim Shung?
Who was he?
A real hero. Not the kind that cowers inside a metal suit. He spoke truth to power. And for that, your company had him killed.
Stark Industries never had anyone killed.
I tend to agree with that.
Wow. She's a funny one. So this is justice. They throw me in prison and throw you a parade.
Actually, I don't think the city council's too happy with me.
You'll never change, Stark. Even if you tried. It's too late. Your past has caught up with you. And one of these days, it'll take you down. I want to be there when that happens.
If you're not, I'll give you the play-by-play when I get to hell.
See you on the other side, then.
Wait. What did you say? See you on the other... That sounds familiar.
That sounds familiar.
See you on the other side. See you on the other side!
See you on the other side.
Something a friend used to say.
Tim Shung.
Formerly.
Wait a minute.
Back in the day, Stark Industries would arm both sides of a conflict. We called it hedging our bets.
Soulless.
I agree.
What about it?
Tim Shung. Tim Shung. Is he... Gunsmith?
Tony. Tim Shung, the name. It's an anagram for gunsmith.
Oh shit.
What the
Nightsum's
hell's the gunsmith?
Nightsum's also an anagram. That son of a bitch.
Tony, get your ass over here now! Stark orbital lasers. Someone's reprogramming them. Given their trajectories, they'll be over the world's largest cities in the next 5 hours.
Well, that's not good.
I know a coordinated attack when I see one. Just never seen one on such a catastrophic scale. Ghosts do this?
Not likely.
Living laser.
Not possible.
New enemy, then.
Or an old one. I might have created an artificial intelligence with diabolical ambitions.
That sounds familiar.
Wait, did you also create Ultron?
This one has my personality. Nick, I think your eye's twitching.
Director Fury!
What?
Sir, the other carrier!
Oh no.
How many crew aboard?
None, sir. It was down for repairs from the previous ghost attack.
Then why did they hit it?
Old-fashioned Stark showmanship. Just a taste of what's to come. Oh, hey, boss. You know, it's funny me calling you that, since I don't work for you anymore. But you know what they say. Guns only do their job after they're fired. Which got me to
Son
think,
of a bitch.
how do we convince Stark Industries to make weapons again? How about a massive global attack to rally the world against a common enemy?
Dragonwulf, I have information on Nightsong.
If you're going to tell me he's working with Gunsmith, you're a couple of minutes too late even with time dilation. I already know he's working with this douche nozzle.
That's not the only information I have. Nightsum has already downloaded 50% of the data for the Antikythera mechanism into Gunsmith.
All the more reason for you to undilate time and let me deal with this.
There's something you should know before you go.
What?
Nightsum is the fractionated soul of you when you died back in VR chat.
What? You mean I'm dealing with the dead version of me?
Correct.
Alright. Let me unravel that later. As for right now, let me deal with this wonderful douche canoe. Faulty logic, pal. You're going to attack people and then have them ask you to save them?
I think I need to tweak your logic settings a bit.
I figured you'd say that. Well, if you want to stop me, you know where I live. Gunsmith out.
Well, you will be when I'm done with you.
Sir, I've been booted off the home network.
Not surprising.
Suit up.
Wait a minute.
No,
Tony.
wait. Gunsmith helped build your suit.
Exactly.
He'll just hack it, use it against us. We need an alternative.
Oh, don't tell me what you're thinking what you're thinking.
Friday was right. The gunsmith had tailored my suit to his own toxic specifications. But I had an idea. In the back of the closet, past all the skeletons, there was this. And despite the dust and years of neglect, it was clean. Or it would be soon enough. I pulled the Mark I out of the cave and put it back together aboard the helicarrier. Rewired it, reloaded it. And finally, to improve it, I installed my favorite co-pilot.
Oh, man. If the first one smelled like a new car, this smells like a garbage truck. Is that DOS? I'm waiting to hear 56K. Oh, man. Early 2000s model.
What's our game plan, sir?
Gunsmith won't go quietly, that's for sure.
And
But if I can erase his quantum neural nexus, I... Whoa!
Boss, you made it!
And you missed it.
Wouldn't be a party without me. Missed!
Don't encourage him, sir.
Please. He's straight out of the
Are you seeing what I'm
Stormtrooper
seeing?
rule book.
Sir, your home appears to have been encased.
Entombed! A mausoleum for a soon-to-be dead hero.
Friday, what are we dealing with?
Analysis indicates that dome is a mixture of hard light and vibranium.
Can it be breached?
Hardly. Check this out.
Oh. You know, I know another variant of Tony that could use that against the Mandarin.
The dome appears impenetrable, sir.
I bet you wish all those cities I'm gonna lay waste to had something like this. Well, they don't.
Hostiles inbound.
Crap. So what auxiliary weapons do we have on this? Oh!
My age
Flamethrowers?
is over. It's my time now. I'll melt that hunk of junk into slag.
Sure you will. First you gotta hit me. You get a fireball, and you get a fireball, and you get a fireball.
You get a fireball! You get a fireball! Everyone in this forest gets a fireball!
Oh! And you got Gunsmith's laser,
People
I
don't
think.
want peace. They want peace of mind. Stark weapons offer peace of mind.
You shutting up would give me peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Smash them, sir! We're winning!
You got it. Oh! Well, I didn't see that coming until it was too late. And neither did those drones.
You better not be touching my stuff.
I am your stuff. Or was. Anyway, it's all mine now.
Not anymore.
We need to
Not when
find
I
a way
get done
through
with
that
you.
dome.
Seriously, I wouldn't want to follow you out of the bathroom. You have all the aiming of a
You can't beat me,
stormtrooper.
boss. You are. I know how you think.
Friday, patch me through the shield.
All right. Let's see if I'm warm here. Right now, you're calling up your old pal.
Oh, good
Nick.
lord.
Tony, need air
And you're
support?
probably telling him about my dome.
I need a locksmith.
But I always have an ace up my
Oh,
sleeve.
can you shut
Friday,
him
get
up?
this, Mike.
Thank you.
For you see, sometimes
Oh, that's
Nick,
so much
I
better.
need to get into my home. Friday will send you the details.
Shield's best to run.
How close are we to clearing out those targeted cities?
Your better half is coordinating a widespread evacuation as we speak.
Go Pepper.
We'll find a way inside the mansion. You just clear us a path.
You got it.
Okay, Friday, you can unmute Gunsmith now.
which, if you follow history, is what started that whole mess in the
He's
first
still
place.
going?
But I digress.
If you
Sir,
did,
more
I wouldn't have a
enemies en
headache.
route. Mark 1's holding up. Steady on, sir.
Where'd you go?
A little slower, aren't you, boss?
Well, I am moving
I
in a
should have
fridge.
destroyed you when I had the chance.
But you couldn't. Because deep down, you know I'm the best part.
You know, your creativity is good. Ego, not so much. Are they actually aiming for each other?
Prove that. She can't shoot me, she's dead. He's right, you can't.
You want it? You can have it. Not nice. Nobody likes a backstabber. Ah, crap. Come on, aim.
One handles like a tree. Not a good tree.
We gotta get in there. Night Some almost has it downloaded.
Boss, big plans. But I guess I'll have to go it alone.
Ah, crap.
Doesn't look good.
Oh, boy. Nope, out of the way.
Sir, I'm detecting some sort of kill switch in these drones.
Well, hit it.
Gunsmith?
Crap.
He's
I
gone
s-
quiet.
I still can't get in there.
Uncharacteristic.
Has S.H.I.E.L.D. found a way through this dome?
Not yet, sir.
Tell him to hold off. I got an idea.
Actually,
Sir?
so do I.
Who do we know that can walk through walls?
Oh, sir. This sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh, his idea is just as good as mine.
Stay clear of the mansion. Our enemy's down, but not out. Tony, this is a terrible idea.
Maybe.
I've been told.
But it's a move the gunsmith won't expect.
Yeah, because it's terrible. She blew up your buildings, put Pepper in a hospital, and put countless lives in danger, all to kill you. You really want me to take those cuffs off her?
No. I'll do it.
Come here. I need help. This is what trust is called.
Hey, I'm as surprised as you.
I know I surprise myself sometimes.
So, you need my help. Or my tack. He needs your help. I want to hear him say it.
If I had another hour, I could probably recreate your tech.
Oh, Tony, what are you doing?
What?
Talk her
It's
up.
basically just a quantum tunneling system.
Tony,
Just
stop.
a quantum tunneling.
Shut up!
Thank
Both
you,
of
Nick.
Are you doing this? Because if not, I'm taking you back to your cell.
You can't change the past. He's offering you a stake in the future. I want to speak to Stark. Alone.
Fair enough.
We're heading back. Prisoner is staying.
Hope you know what you're doing.
I think I might. Guardian, how far is the download?
Night Sun has about 95% completion.
Let me know when it gets to 100. Thank you.
Last time I broke into your home, you weren't too happy about it.
Well, you pulled a gun on me.
How do you know I won't leave you high and dry?
I don't.
And pass up a chance at revenge?
Sir, there's a new energy surge radiating from the mansion.
Copy. Stand by Friday.
If I do this, if I help you, we're not friends. Once he's gone, so am I.
Fair.
So be it.
Guardian, how much further on that download?
He's at 100%. Gunsmith now knows the antikythera mechanism.
Good. We can destroy both of them in one shot. I need your help.
I need help.
Finally, something we agree on.
Nice moves. How do you manipulate your photons?
Palladium helix.
It's kind of beautiful when it's not
Overlapping
being used
acoustics.
against me.
It's all wavefronts.
Shouldn't be using palladium then.
Don't tell me what to do.
Guys, I don't think now's the time to snipe. Holy crap, you superior Iron Man.
Time for plan B.
I'm sticking with plan A.
Yeah, stick with plan A. Go. I got... whatever this is.
Better suit up, boss!
I think I'm gonna suit up.
Put on the suit. Yep.
Gonna take him out with the late 2000s model.
How do you like Gunsmith 2.0? I'm thinking of renaming myself Tiny Stark. You know, because I'm so big.
I would have just called you Tiny Stark because of that adorable frisbee you have.
Yes, you did, comic accurate short king. Such a cute little wolvie.
Forget the dome. Help me bring down this giant idiot.
Don't push me, Stark.
Sir, your weapons are insufficient against his shielding.
I kind of figured that.
This code is beyond next level. But
And so is his back fist.
Defects.
Defects? No. That's my design. There are no defects.
Tony, they're defects. Let's exploit them.
Stand by.
Sir, Ghost has exposed a vulnerability in his armor.
Attack that glass jaw there, Stark.
This is my party, boss. And I didn't say you could bring a +1.
I didn't ask about your ex.
One-color heroes in a world without villains. I gave you a quote. You went too nowhere.
Creating villains kind of defeats the purpose of being a hero. That's the most Daffy Duck plan I've ever heard.
This stunt here is gonna get me into the Justice League penthouse with free parking.
And now, I'll unmake you. No weak points are up, Stark. He's protecting them with shields. Take
I see
those
him.
down first. Shield is down.
Well, we got two shoulders. Of course, what did you expect from me? No. I'm not entirely sure, but I think he has a sword.
You will not beat me in that trash can. I'm not talking to you.
Well, thanks for the compliment on the mansion while I was getting a sword to the face, the size of a tower.
don't want to think what'll happen if I lose power over the water.
Oh, good lord, this would be a tomb.
I'm done with you. It's Friday, too.
Is it always this dramatic when a bad roommate moves out?
From my findings...
Vulnerabilities for you to target, Stark. You're welcome.
Thank you. I need a little bit of a breather, though.
Soft in that cave voice. Your heart bled all over my wounds. My restaurant ruined by your son love for you.
That son of a bitch just teleport. He did.
I improved your energy levels. Give me a day. I can make you a being that will melt whole countries.
I don't know, I hurt you just as bad as you hurt me. If not, maybe even a little bit more.
If you think I was dangerous making weapons with you, really see what I do on my own. Just look at that armor. Without me, you're little.
I built this armor to survive. It worked. And it can't sell arms without arms.
He's breaking down, Stark.
Is that encouragement?
Oh!
Try not to die.
I'm working on it. I know. I'm a little over your head.
Looks like you modified one of your latest suit designs for that hard light form.
Yeah, I recognize it. What did he change?
Not a lot, actually. Though he did remove the rocket roller skates.
This thing had roller skates, Tony? Ugh. Actually, thank you. That got me into position.
Suit regeneration rate not optimal for this Mark I armor, sir.
And he's gone.
Oh, I don't know. I've bagged a few villains over the years. Now I can add my giant evil twin to the list.
One of your 10 trophies.
No, you're a Roomba, and you should be cleaning up my floor. You can't even make me a sandwich. That's how bad you are. Ugh! Okay, I'm sorry about the sandwich, crack. Whew. Swing and a miss. What can I tell you, gunsmith? I'm a fly in the ointment. A pain in the ass. Ah. Oh, this thing does move like a dump truck. Nope.
He's losing it.
He lost it when he couldn't make weapons anymore.
Where did I go wrong? You could have changed the world, giving people a way to protect themselves. But you had to play hero. The old things fall.
Thank you.
Stark, I'm running out of vulnerabilities to expose.
Change your plans. I melt cities like ants with a magnifying glass, but I can crush them under these giant roots.
For an ally to be anywhere at once, he's chosen to chain himself to this physical form.
Folly. Ego. He gets an idea in his head and he goes all in.
Huh. Sound familiar, Tony? I'm about to be a pain in your ass. Now look out. I'm gonna do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
Your tech is trash. You couldn't have made ghosts without my weapons. I made them.
Shut the hell up.
All of you against me. I'm still standing!
Give me a minute.
None of you even deserve to stand on my shoulders!
Ghost, any other defects?
That was it on the software side.
Ah, crap.
Although, I do detect some kind of foreign object in his hardware.
Wait.
Something distinct from the armor.
Does it look like a
His
Roomba?
hollow projector?
I thought he got rid of that.
He can't let go of the past.
Apparently not.
This hollow, whatever it is, it's directly behind his chest plate.
Oh boy.
Can you expose it?
I think so. But you'll have to get in close.
I think I could do that.
Your kind can't save the world. I'm the true Iron Man.
Shark some sense into him!
Thank you. You one time said you were style over substance. There's just one problem with that. Tell him, Tony.
Sorry, pal. Time to leave the party.
Bye-bye. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh! Land.
By the time I came to, Ghost was gone. I didn't look for her. We had an understanding. The gunsmith was gone too. I hope for good. But I bottled him up once before, only to bring him back when I thought I needed him. He was a lot of fun. Until he wasn't. People like us, we know vigilance. Our enemies don't take a day off, and neither can we. Some may come from our past, others from a past self. But we don't have to deny where we've been. We can learn from it. And build something better. It took a ghost to remind me that this is, in the end, a beginning. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh, am I in the new suit again? Thank God. That smelled like mothballs and cave. All right.
I'm loving the new jet, Tony.
Let's hope she holds together better than the last one.
Sir, Miss Potts, may I remind you both that the entire governing body of Stark Industries is on this flight?
The board's on board, we know.
Then perhaps you should avoid making reference to the incident involving the previous Stark jet.
They can't hear us. Wait, can they? Hey, Nick. What's up?
Surveillance satellite. One of ours. Yesterday, it started making its own orbital maneuvers. Today, it quit talking to us altogether.
Yeah, the kids call that ghosting.
I call it suspicious. Check it out, will you, Tony?
You got it.
All right. I guess I won't be joining you on that little adventure, Tony. Guardian, any remnants of the Antikythera mechanism data?
No. Completely destroyed.
And Nightsum?
Gone.
Well, I guess we'll deal with him another time. Meantime, time for us to fly past the camera, smile
Pepper,
at the camera, and
change of plans.
Roll
Let
credits.
me guess. You can't make the company retreat in Maui.
Actually, we can't make it. I could use your help on something. Pepper?
I'm sorry, repeat that? For a second there, I thought you asked for my help.
Friday, explain to the board members that Miss Potts and I have official superhero business to attend.
Oh, is that Pepper?
Pepper, you ready?
Where to?
Yeah, addicting,
Space.
isn't it?
Space? As in space?
Oh, you don't have to go if you don't want to.
Right there!
Cute. Josh Keaton did an amazing job So did Jennifer Hale. The whole cast. Friday,
Spot seems to be enjoying her new suit.
Perhaps a little too much. Friday, reduce the thruster output of Pepper's suit by 30%. But be sneaky about it.
Sir, considering for a second Miss Potts' happiness, how important is it that you get there first?
Imperative. I'm Iron Man.
Ah, Tony. You will never give up on your ego, will you? So that was Ironman VR. And while I was playing, I was thinking to myself, what would I say about this game? I mean, obviously, it's definitely AAA, and the studio Camouflage really knew how to capture what it's like to be a superhero. Let me break it down. It's usually how I do it. That way I can organize my thoughts. Now, the graphics, they're not amazing, but they're pretty damn good. Considering the fact that, number one, this is a 4-year-old game. Number two, it came out on the PlayStation VR back then. And number three, it's a port. The fact that you have this much fidelity, like seeing the steam come off of Pepper Potts' coffee while I was talking to her on the helicarrier, like that blew my mind, and I just couldn't say anything at that moment. Obviously, they had to take some cuts. I made fun of the model town that was outside the Malibu mansion, but they knew where to put the graphics. They knew where the player was going to focus, and they did a really amazing job. It really sucks you in. The controls, I felt like I was fighting them a little bit, but I would say that's actually more on me than it is on the game. The controls are very intuitive, and they make you feel like the way Iron Man would. He doesn't walk across the ground. He uses his repulsors, he flies. And if you're going to use your repulsors, you're pointing them down on the ground, and honestly, that's a much more comfortable way of flying than some other superhero flight simulators that I've seen. So the controls, I would actually say, take a little while, but once you get used to them, you can do some amazing combos, and you really do feel like you're Iron Man. So the gameplay, I like the fact that you had storyline, action scene. It kind of built up a weight to what you were doing. Unfortunately, you had too many stages that repeat. Like, you see Shanghai more than once, the helicarrier more than once, the Malibu mansion more than once. So you didn't have too many stages, but they knew this is how you know that they were doing storyline really well, is the fact that you didn't mind flying through those stages again because you were invested into the story. And speaking about the story, number one thing I have a complete I'm completely against with their port is in the very beginning of the game, they revealed that Gunsmith was going to be your villain right from the get out. You didn't see that in my episodes because I edited out the damning evidence that Gunsmith was going to be the villain. I'll play the clip right here.
All of us here are capable of self-destruction if we're not careful. But in my case, mass destruction is also a distinct possibility. You see, I once created an artificial intelligence in my own image. He looked like me, talked like me, had the same impulses I did. He was a cool dude. Until last month when he tried to blow up the world.
I'm sorry, what? This is a genuine reaction to me because I'd watched this game get played about 3 years ago by Wolf in VR. And if you want to know what it was like to play PlayStation VR or how it was versus the port, definitely check out his channel. It really was a framework for how I was going to go about playing this game. But with that being said, I am grateful that I didn't have to deal with the cord. I couldn't imagine having to watch your cord while you're spinning around. Which gets me to the point of I sat down the entire time. Obviously, I have a broken foot, and after next week, I'll be cleared and I'll be going back to work, so updates will be a little bit slower than I have been putting out lately. But the main reason I want to get this out is in October, the same studio who did this is coming out with Arkham Shadow. And you know for a fact I'm going to be there. I'm a huge Batman fan, and I can't wait to see what they did with that, because what they did with this was pretty damn amazing. After that, I'm probably going to take a slight hiatus, mainly because October's coming up, and besides Arkham Shadow, plans for a collaboration are in the works, so I want to try and organize that, and putting out material consistently will get in the way of that. So hopefully you enjoy that in the future. So that was Ironman VR, and we are going to hang around after the credits to see what else they have. Okay. Guardian? What's this? Hello? Alright, I guess I'm playing.
Hope you don't mind. I let myself in. You may be surprised to hear from me. You'll be even more surprised to hear that this isn't a death threat.
I am.
But I guess people will sometimes surprise you, given the chance. I just wanted to say, I may have been wrong about you.
It happens.
You've been smart to not look for me. You won't find me. I am a ghost, after all. For now, I won't find you either. But someday, the world will find us both. It'll catch up to us, test us, and make us choose sides. What side will you be on? Till then, Stark.
Till then, Ghost.
Welcome home, sir.
Thanks, Friday. You seen Pepper?
I believe she's putting out a fire. Again.
Literal or figurative?
She took off in the rescue armor.
Oh.
She need my help?
Does she ever?
Okay, then. What fun can we get into today?
Alright, before we get into more fun, I need to talk to the Guardian about that last little bomb that he dropped on me. Guardian, what the hell did you mean? Night Sum is a fraction of my dead soul.
When you died in VR chat, pieces of your soul were fractured. When you were revived, they were left behind. When you went over to Mustafar and learned the dark side of the Force, that energy sparked those dead souls that cling to you, creating Night Sum.
So I have a dead version of myself who wants me dead. Thanks for that, Guardian. I appreciate the vacation and the research. So, where am I moving on to?
October's coming. Forces are gathering. And I'm gonna need you for a special assignment.
So no Skyrim?
No, not for a while yet. I also have something else cooking.
I don't like it when you say that. Tony, I'm gonna get going soon, but before I go... Hey, I remember the day we took that. Just one last go-around. Have we heard episode 46?
Okay, today's show is for all the trolls who email saying Tony and I aren't really close. All I've ever done is squander my inheritance, and Tony has no time for a loser like me. To you, I say, ha, ha, ha. Because my guest today is Tony Stark.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah, I really do have to take another call soon, Morgan.
Of course, you're a busy man. So let's cut to the chase. You took down that giant like David laying out Goliath. What kind of insane terrorist supervillain faction created that freak?
Well, I did, actually. You see, there was
Say no more, I get it. Your brilliant technology misused by wrongdoers once again. I mean, that's not your fault. It's like if someone runs you over with a Roxxon SUV, is it Roxxon's fault? Let's move on to the anarchist nihilist terrorist known as the Ghost. She's in custody, right?
Well, no. She sort of disappeared?
This is going well, Tony.
With her tail between her legs. But who cares? Because Stark Industries is in great shape with you doing your thing and Pepper at the helm. Hey, what about the reports of a partner who's been spotted with Iron Man in a more femininely proportioned iron suit? It's Pepper, isn't it? Pepper Potts is the Iron Lady. You can use Iron Lady for free, by the way. Family discount.
No thanks. Look, when I said I'd come on the show, you promised there'd be another guest.
I did indeed. So let's bring him on.
You didn't,
Get
Tony.
ready for a savage finance bro down as my cousin Tony debates our old frenemy Dario Agger, Roxxon's CEO.
Oh, Tony, I can't wait to hear this.
I wouldn't call it a debate. Given the active litigation Roxxon has against Tony, I can't say much. But I do want to offer my heartfelt condolences to your shareholders for all the money I'm going to take you for. Also, Tony, because I have a heart of gold, I wanted to give you the opportunity to beg me to drop the lawsuit.
Having met you, Agger, the only thing I'm going to beg you to do is ease up on that disgusting Bulgarian cologne. Ouch. And as for the lawsuit, you should be getting an email right about now with footage proving that I was fighting Ghost in that palladium mine. So your case is as over as your haircut.
Damn.
How? How did you get this? You would have had to hack into Roxxon's security cameras. That's illegal.
Actually, it's footage from Ghost's drones, which we obtained when she was in custody. All super
Good coverage.
Nick Fury's going to email you the warrant. So, we can go to court, and you can explain why you didn't turn over the security camera footage you just admitted you have. That's my preference, by the way. Or...
Fine. I'm dropping the suit.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? Louder and more obsequious?
I'm dropping the suit! But you made an enemy today, Stark. Not the kind who wears a stupid costume.
Again,
the kind
I have
will
many.
take everything you
We sell
have
t-shirts.
in the world.
Morgan, let's cut his mic before he gets himself into even more legal trouble.
Done. And oh my God, that was so freaking awesome.
That was kind of cool.
I really do have to go.
Of course. But before you rush off, how about cutting a promo? You know, just say, "This is Tony Stark, and you're listening to Stark Raving, the only financial advice I follow."
I write my own material, Morgan. Here's the best I can do. This is Tony Stark. Morgan and I are indeed related.
Perfect!
You know, if I'm going to leave the universe, it's really nice to hear Adler get to him.
Huh, this is new. Friday, what's this blip in the North Pacific?
A maritime distress signal, sir.
Anyone closer we can alert? Namor?
No, sir. And you may want to investigate personally. The signal appears to hail from the Golden Avenger.
All right. So this one is a drone wave shooter, but it's also a reference to Stan Lee. I'm going to cut off here because you don't want to see me go through wave after wave. But this has been Ironman VR. I'll see everybody soon.